Hello Mark, we've got the transmission out of your 99 F350. This is what it looks like when it's all apart. I'll go over some things that we found inside with you, and Eric or Amanda will contact you with the cost estimates. We'll start with the pan. If you look at the material in the pan, you can see that there's a tremendous amount of aluminum piled up in there. So you can see on the magnet there'll be a bunch of steel on the magnet, but this is all piles and piles of aluminum on top of there. So this aluminum here is all going to be from the torque converter failure, and that's gone through the transmission, and some of the damage is a result of that. But it looks like the converter failure is the first problem. If we look in the pump cover, you can see some aluminum shards there. That's going to be gone through the valves as well. If we look at the pump itself, you can see it's in the pump bushing here. So that material is literally everywhere. The low reverse clutch. This is what the friction should look like. It's a dark brown color, and these ones here are burnt. That's going to be probably because the filter was getting plugged up. The bearings inside the unit, you can see that there is a bunch of aluminum stuck inside the bearings as well. So that's going to be another thing we're going to have to address. This is the intermediate clutch. That's more like what the friction surface should look like. If you look at these ones here, you can see that's blackened, and you can see that half of the tooth is worn off. So that tooth should be really wide, pretty much like that one there. You see how wide the tooth is? But when you look at that one, half of the tooth is effectively missing. So that's the intermediate clutch, comes on for second gear. We also have a wear issue on the center support, so you can see the wear right there, and then this is an unworn portion here, and we've got the wear there again. There again is the wear, again unworn here. If we look at here, you can see the wear as well. So what we've got to do there is this piece sits in the center of the transmission, supports all the weight. What's been happening is this is sitting inside there and has been rocking like that. That's how you get that wear. So what we do is we machine off this surface thick enough so we can put a snap ring down against there, and these small little places that it actually is contacting, when we put a snap ring there, it actually contacts all the way around. So now we don't have small areas of contact that are going to cause wear. We're going to have full contact all around. So that's how we're going to fix that particular problem. The forward clutch, you can see all the little bits of converter material that are embedded into the friction material. And that comes on for all the forward gears. This is our high reverse clutch, comes on for third gear and reverse, and you can see again that's what the clutch should look like. You see the leopard spotting on the steel disc, and then you can see these ones here are burnt. This one is our overrun clutch or coast clutch. It comes on for when you're in the manual holdback positions. This one actually looks okay. We have uniform color here and no heat spots on the steel discs as well. This is our fourth clutch, comes on for overdrive, and same situation. You can see this surface here is what it should look like, a dark brown color, but when we get down here you can see that these other clutches are black, and that's going to be likely from the filter plug-in, like I said. Inside the output shaft, this is the oil that's coming back as your lubrication oil, and it's supposed to come down here, travel down, and squirt out, and this shaft is filled with that metal from the converter. And our bushings, you can see all the dots on this copper bushing down here, the bronze bushing. That's going to be from the metal going through it as well, so we'll have to address that. Our valve body has valves that we haven't checked them for sticking, but each one of these valves could be prone to sticking now because of that material going through it. These little accumulator valves that are here and here and here, they're very prone to sticking, so we're going to have to look at those carefully. This is our solenoid pack, and inside here we've got a pressure control solenoid here, and we're going to have some shift solenoids, you know, like here and here. Those have magnets on them, so they're going to attract the metal. So we're going to be replacing this on a recondition because we know there's going to be some wear on it, and there's going to be metal embedded in as well. So that's basically what we found inside. Like I said, Eric or Amanda will contact you with the cost estimates. Thanks.